Hello again. This is Grumpy. And the first thing I want to say is thank you so much for all the positive comments and did I say that already? All the positivity from last week's Grumpy's Corner. It's gratifying to be appreciated, uh, and I do appreciate it. So this week, getting in the spirit of the season. This is called A Charlie Brown Christmas. Now, most of what I'm going to read to you in the future was written when I was writing for the newsletter. This is brand new. I was so moved, I wrote a brand new one. So here we go. Do you know what a Charlie Brown Christmas is? Poor Charlie has a scraggly little twig for a Christmas tree with one little ornament. It is sad. But let's put Charlie aside for a few minutes. Every Christmas season, our house is decorated. Our son comes over and puts lights on the roofline of the house. Notice I said son. Grumpy will now reveal a deep dark secret. Heights terrify me. A ladder is needed to put the lights up, and ladders fall into that heights thing. I've always had this affliction. I don't remember, but I swear someone must have dropped me when I was a baby, and I've never recovered. The older I get, the worse it gets. Even the little two-step kitchen stool terrifies me. After son gets done with the roof, it's my turn. I put net lights on some bushes and some light-up characters. When we first moved to Florida, I found little light-up flamingo birds with Santa hats and scarves on stakes that stuck in the ground. I bought a bunch of sets, strung them together, and made a nice lawn border. Everyone loved them. The neighbors all came over and said how cool Christmas flamingos were. I also put out those red and white illuminated candy canes. In addition to that, we had a Christmas moose that had a motor in his head. Not only did he light up, but his head went back and forth. The moose came with us from California, and after a few years here, he started turning yellow. It's that sun. The mechanism swiveling his head broke. I wasn't the only one getting old. I finally gave up on the moose. Sue cried. She loves mooses. To replace him, we got a snowman. Sue loves snowmen. See a pattern here? Over the years, we added a little Rudolph, an alligator, how cool is that, and a little pug. We had 2 real pugs, so how could we not buy him? This was our display for quite a few years, but after a time, things age. The candy cane spikes started breaking, as well as the flamingo spikes. In addition to that, the plastic flamingo bodies started to fall apart. Year after year, our flamingo flock diminished to the point that this year, only 2 strands, 6 birds, were usable. The candy canes are a complete write-off, as the remaining one spike broke when I was pushing in. The snowman was showing his age, too. His plastic smile was broken, and unless I stuck it under some snowman body, it looked like he was frowning. A couple of buttons are missing, and he's starting to look a little raggedy. I took the pug and found a note that I left from last year. Doesn't work. Taking him inside, I confirmed it. Even after changing the plug fuses, the old pug just won't light up. I put out all I could and waited for night. All the snowman lights don't light, and Rudolph's head and all-important red nose don't light either, but I left it all. Something is better than nothing, right? On Fridays, our twin grandsons usually come over. We have dinner, maybe watch a movie. This time they help Sue make cookies. When they wanted to go home, Sue took them, and it was dark by then. When Sue got home, she came in and flatly stated, "We have a Charlie Brown Christmas." Knowing that she saw our yard display, I made the connection to Charlie's twig tree. She's right. We're having our own Charlie Brown Christmas this year. And with my luck, she'll get me a football. So I have a footnote to this that I added at the last minute. On Sue's suggestion, I put a set of lights in the pug and put him outside. To my surprise, he looks pretty respectable. I think Snoopy would be pleased. And that's it. And I have a few things else I like to say. I want to thank you again for all the support and kind words. It is gratifying. I'd also like everyone to remember our friends and neighbors hit by the terrible tornadoes down in Kentucky and Arkansas and that whole area. Please keep them in your prayers. Thanks. Bye.